Council, good morning.
Good morning.
Menya Prosper Harrison Addo or General Secretary, CEO, and the Ghana Football Association of Humana. So, Council, but you want to pay me about there.
But we are boko. But also we are boko.
Oh, you are dumb. You pa.
But still you check a crack.
I say there's some fine here. Until you have fun, sir.
Oh, and it's a wild insect.
Oh, you said, sir. I can't say what we can do. When you said, sir, it is all
last say mini omoye interview no.
Saturday no.
Na minam point so from Yamoussoukro to Abidjan.
Minim.
Sometimes so minam baby for.
Into come no one and yet and I'm no back to call you mini happening until you never can be away to ho. Bibia ho. Well, good news for our football development. FIFA I'm go ahead say FIFA for school project no. Ghana, multi here. Now, how did this all start? How did you even apply to get to this level? Boy, I'm Komokakra.
If I want to start, I have to start from the membership of the FA, no. Any developmental plans, no. Then say, membership, no. We have various sectors. You have Premier League clubs, you have Division 1 League clubs, Women's Premier League clubs, we have regional football, juvenile Division 2, the beach soccer, futsal, e-football, computer game, mobile computer game for no. So, one say in all the areas, no, developmental and things were. Into schools and colleges, so you remember, match commissioners, referees, various trainings, schools and colleges, so coaching courses be, PE teachers, but more and more, no, we get requests for footballs from all the schools, even that all the way to the universities. Into FIFA were various developmental projects. One of the developmental projects which sits well with us here, football for schools project. No? So we had to partner with the Ministry of Youth and Sport, sector ministry, no? And then the Education Ministry, no, almost we did in terms of school. Football, sector Ghana Education Service, so we had to partner to make this application ministry through Ghana Education Service, my sports director, and sector minister. So you better not see so my director we've been working at this until. Along the line, they had to go to Abidjan. FIFA we had to go and let the process in the and then we had to put in the bid. And we can say this is where we first in the sense on the year starting another project be for schools. I have football for girls.
Yeah.
And we call schools for under the 10 card directory. The balls now they call schools for. So that the girls in the schools would have a feel of it. But on time with the ball, I won't say the book and yet to some of the girls will say, wait, there's something to me about. On that straight away tells you say, so on your ball in Tema and can interest no back. And it is to increase participation, girls' participation in our game. Also, say there are various rules in football. Obibe to me abo, obibe to me administrator, obibe to me a coach, obibe to me a referee. Until the girls know your mentors are there, former players na dina any administrators or coach schools. So this particular project, it enables us through FIFA to train a lot of PE teachers and then also to provide football among into ages up to 14 into is 4 ball no more. On under 13 and the normal ball is 4. And then so we are bringing a lot of football through this project to the schools. And we are going to distribute over 30,000 footballs to the schools through this project.
Okay.
And then train a lot of the PE teachers. Also be a PE teacher, maybe any speciality athletics.
Yeah.
And I say different sports. But they will, they will get opportunity to be trained more into football coaching side. Or the other project I talk about that the GFA did together with UEFA system. And a training teachers also up to the license D in the various regions. 3 each from the regions. And then they were trained in a way that they can also train their colleagues.
Mm-hmm. And to be trainers of trainers. Correct.
And see, that project too is there. Still, we are pushing so that UEFA Assist would come to our assistance to even do another one within the quickest possible time.
Okay.
So we have a number of projects that are targeted at the grassroots.
Yeah. When I heard of it, I thought it was mainly competition. Maybe I'm organizing, intercore kind of. But the Ochimi United said it's more geared towards logistical development and all those, not just about competition.
No, the GES year competitions. But so we don't want to do another competition ever or so this one is there. This one is a different project. You are talking about another project, school football competition. And also you did GS for the Yes, and we do it with CAF. So that one too is there. That one is more competition based. And also the new cycle will start and we'll do it. So what the mean together, we will teach the teachers more of the coaching, and then they will get the balls. So in the schools, then they will get football to train. Then when we do the competition side, they will do their inter-schools football under 14. Then we get the winner from the district goes to the region, and then they come to national. Last. Then the winner goes to WAFO. Then from WAFO, the winner goes to currently South Africa. This year, last year, I think this week was South Africa. Until the next stage in November. But we have to be prepared.
Very well.
There were challenges we found last year. So this is one of the solutions to it. There were schools of Monibor. There were schools the teachers are not football teachers. They are PE all right, but they are more athletics and RBB. So we realized that we need to offer that training. And one of the biggest challenges we got was acquisition of travel documents.
I mean, I said team confirmation team Ivory Coast, no.
Correct. From plants so they couldn't play the tournament, but we make sure say everything about the tournament they were able to get it in terms of the training, in terms of the logistics and everything. So next year, all those challenges are we have mitigating solutions so that what we faced last year, this year will be way ahead of the storm. We have the boy.
Well.
So immediately we start there, we have to work with the parents and everybody.
Get their consent, do passport and all those things.
Because the acquisition time lag, I remember. Eventually, they got the passports. By the time they got the passport,
too late.
Tournament until this time around, they even as they start playing regional ball, now district ball, that's almost started process, because we can't finish, and then when we are doing the passport, it's about the hard. a lot of people intervened, but eventually the schedule of the matches, it couldn't nothing, and it wasn't yet another country also faced the situation until found solution. So all the various policies, they come together to develop the game. Aside from when say ESCO put up three member committee, they are looking at how we introduce juvenile girls football. Currently, when people say juvenile football, we do juvenile boys football.
Mm-hmm.
The juvenile girls under 13, under 15, they don't have their specific tournament. This is a year one-off tournament, no backup.
But Council, the big question is that do you have juvenile girls teams?
We don't currently, because we don't play strictly juvenile league. You won't get a team under 15 pay and under 13 pay. All the under 13 girls and under 15 girls who play football are in the big teams.
Yeah.
You see under 13 girls in Azakes. All the Division 1 teams now make around and make sure who play in the regional leagues. Obia were under 13 girl, Obia were under 15, under 16. But we want to start the strictly under 13 football, no under 15. Then they can play among their PSP. Don't forget, we introduce first squad list year 30 for Premier League to all the teams. And then we increase it to 40 to introduce that the additional 10 should be under 17. So from Kotoko, House of Folk, Ebiana, all of them, if you go to their current squad list, that's why every now and then, because we strictly introduce the youth. Youth team. Let's take, for instance, Wafa. Wafa was generations. Senior team about Division 1. Youth team, coach level. But players 10, let me have a coach level, as the ball with the seniors. Once a while, I introduce Kakaka. And we've realized that policy helps because some of the boys develop ahead of others. So that we don't only under 15 for no boy, or only chief star, on swarm, on board, because he's way ahead of them in terms of the skill set, or comping for all Kakra now, and I think across Europe, that is how it is now. When will be our Real Madrid youth side, now our senior side. That's how they introduce them Kakra. So we introduce that too. So all these policies, ensure say you bet now a develop players, they be now a producer because a lot of our players leave Ghana very early, and that is one of the things I've asked media men to take notice of. I signed the introductory letters players or more free Ghana, and I can tell you the number of young players or more. There are players right now more abroad who call Crystal Palace, who call Chelsea, who call various German teams now. They are youthful players or starting work Accra now. One day of a boy, they are Mr. Dia and say, Obi Bepo national team, and can say Obi a more Ghanaian than the person.
Many design common. It's a passion. I know you are very concerned about that. Yes. One of my biggest concern with this policy was so a time lion Kabala become and next week remember time you design common. How the GFA will have to work with the education ministry and the sports ministry. Content hours of schools, you increase the crack. Now, Corona Bobo ni bi. Uhenta kona azira muntu bi mo because of how I COVID
time no curriculum no musi say no mu sports wo because of COVID na but they brought it back. It's now be so master tibo last year mu ball this year so mu ball. So sports is back on the curriculum. We have a steering committee. There's a rep from the education ministry. There's a rep from the sports ministry, and then let us already call in Adinya, so the directors of the various ministries, we are well covered. Into that, FIFA 4 number, launch of the project, we're gonna
okay.
And Accra, before we take it to the regions. No?
Very well.
But we are going to serve about 3,000 schools
Okay.
across the length and breadth of Ghana. We are distributing in the sense that from all the regions, the schools are well, and these are public schools, education ministries, Ghana Education Service.
First cycle, second cycle, and as we schools now, more better boss, yeah, more.
Oh, up to age 14, that should tell you, say, basic.
Yeah, basic, okay.
Basic, starting of GSS.
Yeah.
And then paying for ball case 5, we are case 4 balls.
Okay.
Up to age 14. Yeah. That's what the project is. That's where we are sharing. Is they really at the base. So, because parents per school, apart from school, no money
yeah.
So these policies are good to unearth those ones too, so that we don't leave anybody behind.
Very well. Council, I'm happy new for that. And come on, the baby, now we're student.
Until do lunch time, no, which will be very soon. We are agreeing the date with FIFA because the FIFA reps will come. We'll get you all involved and then we'll do it together.
Yeah, the doors are always open. So we need that. Until Vienna.
Yeah, that was it. Papa.
General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association, Prosper Harrison Addo, and I'm saying, Edin Kongfa, new project. I think it's a good one, Alan.